Just look at house under construction. Look at the kind building in a village, Abreba, and then look at Obi. It's still under construction, but look at the beauty. And imagine when this house is like when they finish building this house, the finishing touch and everything. After everything, how is it going to look? Now, let's just count the pillar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pillars in this Obi. Then look at this. Look at this one now. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In front alone, this house has underground. That's the basement floor, and there's a garage, underground garage. That is car park. The person will drive from front and come and park.
Yes, the person will drive from front and come here because of the undulating nature of the land. Yes. It won't be possible to drive through this way,
but it still makes the house unique. Even assuming you bring a visitor and you carry him straight from the gate, from the back, exactly. The person will be. It will be an amazing thing. Of course, experience.
Yeah, and of course, initially we wanted to put a gate here.
From here now, you can see it's 2-story building.
Yeah, it's 2 floors.
Yes, from here. So, but when you go the other side, it's 1.
Sorry, it's 3 floors.
3
floors from here, but from the other side, it's 2 floors.
By the time we are done with this place, it's going to look like heaven on earth. I bet you.
I love that. Even the house also is magnificent and very beautiful. Yeah. I don't even know how to define this house.
Everybody think of home.
You don't understand? Everybody think of home. There are the people who are practicing Akorola. When we talk of Akorola, everybody is like #1 because the kind of houses they build in their villages.
We are just a good example.
I have never seen it anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. The reason why I'm saying I have never seen it anywhere is that Abreba is the only place you will see a building here, and you go and you see another building. You see another building. The owner of this house, I want to come in again, is Odogu, Germany. You know what I'm talking about? The father built a very massive building in 1956, 2-story building. Then before the war, and today he's creating another history on like single-handedly. You know what I mean? This is history. Look at house. Chief MC Ubaja made a lot of money. A lot of money. He had like different estates before the war. That's what I'm telling you. And now the son continue. That the money is generation. Bro, like it's not coincidence. So the money is like no abolokode. So we sing we bidokwa. So the father built a mansion in 1956, and today the son is also building a mansion. So can you go down around? Can you go see different? So engineer, come about. So tell us more about this house.
Okay, my name is Architect John Odnaka. I think we actually started the project immediately after the COVID. That should be 2020, or it is still beyond that. Okay, and we started the design when he contacted us, because then we are present in Abreba. We are doing a project somewhere inside the town. Then he contacted us, and me and my colleague, Architect GK. So both of us, we put hands together and we came up with this design. Okay. You understand? Yeah, we came up with this design. That this is it's a massive project on its own. It has about 6-bedroom apartment there. It has the anteroom. It has the main lounge. It has the kitchen on the ground floor.
Okay, there's a kitchen on the ground floor.
Yeah, it has the kitchen on the ground floor. Yep. It has 2 stairways. One run from the. There's a basement floor actually that contains the garage.
Serious?
Yeah, a basement floor that contains the garage and a 2-bedroom apartment. 2-bedroom apartment that is on its own.
At that basement?
Yes. Yeah, exactly at that basement. And at the ground floor, at the first ground floor, that's where we have the 2-bedroom. That's the visitors room and other facilities there. The kitchen, the main lounge, and the dining area. And upstairs we have a family lounge and 5 other bedrooms, including a very massive master bedroom.
Wow!
All the rooms are in suite, and every facility we need for comfort, I think they are here.
So how did this idea come up? Because the house is too unique. I don't think this house is supposed to be in a village somewhere. So what do you think?
Well, that is their. I would let's say it's a tradition here in Abreba. Here, I think they go for the best.
Okay.
Yeah, they go for the best. A lot of them, they don't just do building. No, they want to do it, something that is classic, something that somebody will see and you will appreciate exactly. So that's what is here. It's a very massive project. You look behind, you see the OB. The OB, you see the way it is carved out. Yeah.
So you actually are the one who designed this house.
Of course.
From
the scratch, I and my colleague.
So this design, is it the owner that choose it, or like you come up with this design?
You know, normally there is, when you want to consult an architect, there is what they call brief. You tell your architect your brief. Your brief means what you really want. You understand?
Yeah.
The brief contains the number of space, the type of space, and the sizes you want.
Yes.
Then when our client, Mr. Obaja, when he gave us,
I call him Odogu.
Yeah, he's a good man. When he gave us his brief, what we did was, put it together, and we were able to come up with some design. We came up like with 2 or 3 designs before he finally selected this one. That this one is the one he preferred.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how many pillars? Let's go around. How many pillars?
No, the pillars are only in the front. Yeah, we have like I think 4, 5, like 6, 8 of them.
Front here.
Yeah, 8 of them here in the front.
So let's walk around this house. Like, to show us around.
So
now, what's special about inside this house? Like, what made this house unique?
The spaces. The spaces are massive.
Okay.
In fact, one of the things that will amaze you is the staircase. The staircase that I told you we have 2 staircases here.
Okay.
There's one that runs through the garage. It serves as a service staircase.
Okay.
And it serves as a service staircase. And it could be a means of escape if there is any disaster. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this is the side view.
Yeah.
You can see the balconies the way they are.
So it's like every room has a balcony, huh?
Every room upstairs has a balcony apart from one.
Serious?
Yeah, exactly.
And you come up with this design?
Of course.
This house is supposed to be somewhere in Lekki. So this is too much. And the painting,
no, he hasn't painted though. This is screeding.
Okay, this is just screeding.
Yeah. It's not painted yet.
So just looking at this house now, you think when this house is completed, what are you going to see? This is in Abreba.
When it is completed, it's going to be something else. You understand? Because it hasn't been painted. You can look at the finishing work is still ongoing.
Yeah.
So
this is massive, man. So I'm looking at this. This is is it not too much? Decent, like the size.
No.
Thickness.
This should be the best thickness. 4 inches. 4 inches thickness is preferable when you are doing a floor slab like this. You understand?
Yes.
Because it will be able to withstand wear. It will be able to withstand pressures. So I think it's the best. This staircase leads to the kitchen.
This staircase reaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because of the undulating nature of the land. You see the way they are. The Abreba land is mostly undulating. That's it's not a table land.
Yeah.
So you have to if you can't manage the land very well, you will not be able to come up with a very good structure like this. So what we have here now is step. The step leads to the balcony that leads to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This is massive, man. Just look at this house, guys. This is at the back of the house, and everything is. I don't even know. I'm shouting. Anytime I come to Abreba, you will see house after house. You will see house after house. So there's a borehole already or what? Because I'm seeing the tank out there.
Yeah, exactly. There's borehole. And the landscaping work is ongoing, as you can see as well. The landscape,
yes,
is ongoing.
So even this here now, you are the one who designed the.
No. We hired a landscape professional that is working doing the landscape work. Yeah.
So as engineer, all those things, the owner wants to tell you whatever, like his idea, and you give him the best. That's what you do.
Most of the times, the idea doesn't. It may not be the best. You understand? Your work as an architect is to convince your client on the best thing to do. You understand?
Yes.
Your own, it is your own decision to tell him this is, because if he has an idea that is functional, he wouldn't have consulted you in the first place.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they tell you their idea, this is what I want. This is your work now as an architect to put it together and give you what is the best.
This is massive, man.
Yeah.
So
you can see the basement floor.
okay.
Yeah. This is the basement floor.
Yeah.
Because of the nature of the undulating nature, as I told you.
Yes.
Had it been we didn't put in this basement floor, it wouldn't have worked. You understand? It won't work because it means you are going to sanfeed the land to this level.
Yes. Yes.
Before you be able to
get to the level land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the basement floor now is an advantage because it has a garage, a very big garage, and another apartment down there.
This house has underground. That's the basement floor, and there's a garage, underground garage. That is car park.
Yes,
am I mistaken?
Car park.
So this car park, there's a car park here. So, but how is he going to drive to here?
There's a driveway now through this direction now.
Okay.
It's a drive. There's a driveway. Yes.
There's a lot of space here. I don't understand how people do it. So the person will drive from front and come and park at the back.
The person will drive from front and come here because of the undulating nature of the land. It won't be possible to drive through this way.
But it still makes the house unique. Even assuming you bring a visitor and you carry him straight from the gate, from the back, exactly. The person will be. It will be an amazing thing.
Of course,
experience.
Yeah, and of course, initially we wanted to put a gate here because the land is a corner piece. You understand? So it's still possible to create a gate. Yeah, a gate somewhere here.
Okay.
But since that one has not come in place, it's still very comfortable to drive through this place and come here.
Okay, so but possibility of having a gate somewhere here is there.
Of course, exactly.
Wow, that's massive. So underground park in this house. So this house is having car park here at the back. This is massive, man. So from here now you can see it's 2-story building.
Yeah, it's 2 floors.
From here. So but when you go the other side is 1.
Sorry, it's 3 floor.
3
floor from here, but from the other side is 2 floor.
So can you imagine? It's situated, built in a village called Abreba, because other people are now angry. We don't call them village again. It's now town. It's now city. So, but we say it's someone village. So, engineer.
Yeah.
Like this house.
Yeah.
Like after this project, was it the first project we have done in this town?
No. This is not the first project.
Okay.
I think this should be the third project.
Okay.
Yeah. So besides this, we've done so many others. So many.
So what are we having here? The house here.
That's the Obi.
This one is Obi?
Yes.
Okay, the Obi is actually designed also together.
Exactly.
So, engineer, is there any waterways? Because I'm not seeing any.
Of course, these days you don't see waterways on the surface. You understand?
Yeah.
Drainage. Plan for drainage has already been done before they start the landscaping. So most of the pipe are buried inside.
Serious?
Exactly. Yeah.
Alright, this is no more a village house. This is now a paradise in a village. I can see. And guys, so let me just shock you. This house now, look at it, in a village built by someone from this Abreba, now his own village called Olefa. And come, let me shock you. The reason why I tell you Abreba is always different. You see, look at the neighborhood. Like from this house, you are not checking around. Look at this house. It's different from this one. But you have look see how clean and neat all there. You know, if you check it around, look at the other house now. You see? Just show them around. The new houses. An open fence. So you can peep and admire the house from outside. This one is not like when you build a house and you cover it with a big fence. You see it? That is the difference.
I'm Daniel from Make Him Limited. We specialize in landscaping technologies. And maybe landscape is just a way of designing a piece of land or a garden, mostly altering the existing design just to make it look attractive. Take for instance, when I came to this place, it was just, let me say, void, because there was no a beautiful design. So I altered the hilly part and leveled it to create this part, down to garden and these driveways and parts. So that's what I do. I've done so many houses in Abreba. I've done more than 30 houses.
Landscaping?
Yes, I've done 30 houses. I've done more than 10 houses in Omo. I have done more than 10 houses in Aba and other places. So
So are you?
basically, this is in landscape technologies. We have a lot of designs. We have interlock, which is outdated now.
Okay.
We have increte. This one is called increte.
This one
Increte.
is called increase.
Yes, it's floor increte.
Okay.
So some people call it floor increte stamp.
Okay.
So and we have so many of it. We have broom
Mm.
and processes just using cement and other chemical like pigments.
Mm.
Then you run your design. So it's new, it's modern, and it's cost effective, and it has a better maintenance than all those interlock and all that.
Yes.
So it has so many advantages. You can always design according to the building and give it the coloring that suits the environment. So making the whole thing look so much attractive. So that's how we handle it.
Okay. So these steps here now, how is it like? Are you the one that designed this?
Yes, I designed that because when I came here
Mm.
from the building engineer, they already had this fence.
Okay.
And the land topography couldn't allow us to give a flooring that could get to the fence in order to support the fencing.
Mm.
So we had to build um, these rises,
Yes. The,
and it's not going to be like this. We have
okay.
places we plan to use white stones,
Here.
aggregate, yes,
Yes.
on the surface, yes. So that's how we planned it. Then at the upper level, we plan to design it with grass. Right, so just to make the environment look good. The other places we budget for economical plan like fruits
Here.
at the back of the African house. So
Mm.
that is how we designed it. And you see, the job is still in progress.
Yeah.
Hopefully, in 2 months' time,
Mm.
we should be done with this place. And the job is really a quality one, despite the economic situations right now. We're still keeping to 5 inches thickness with the ratio 7/8 ratio. So
So
we
this
work.
is this is not a joke.
It's not a joke. It costs a lot of money.
So how do like from explanation, how do you think this place will look after the completion?
Well, just like I told you, it's going to look so much attractive. I know a lot of compound that I've designed that people used to see movies
Mm.
and all that. So by the time we are done with this place,
Mm.
it's going to look like heaven on earth. I bet you.
I love that. Even the house also
It's magnificent.
is
Yeah.
magnificent and very beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to define this house. You understand? So this is the engineers that are performing wonder here in Afia. This is the young man that behind the beautiful houses you are seeing in Abreba. Like you have so many houses in Abreba. You'll be seeing flowers and design that is very unique. This man, or Akana Imia, in Outer now, so he's the one doing it. And the amazing thing about everything is that he's just a young man in Afia. So, but how are you people come up about doing all those things? Because I have seen a house we did the other side, and it's too beautiful. And the hair is very hilly. To get all those things balanced, how are you people doing it?
Well,
Mm.
Well, we have team, right? We have team. I'm working with Mechem Limited. I own
Mm.
the company, right?
Mm.
I have other architects working
Mm.
with us. So
Mm.
when we give a sketch,
Mm.
we develop it through an architect
Okay.
to enable us to have finished design in the system before coming to the field, right?
Okay.
So sometimes, in fact, there are long topography that we have to get the services of grader or caterpillar. So that's the much we can go. So we don't just
Grader.
no, most of the work here is not manual. We have machines working. So I wish you saw when we were doing it. We had machines. So because of Abraba land is somehow stony. You
Yeah.
understand? It's a
Oh.
very hard ground. So
Mm.
for you to get a professional touch in what you're doing,
Mm.
you need to get machines to work with you.
You need extra machine to do it.
Yes.
You see, this is the kind of work they put to get you a beautiful house here in Abreba. So that's why everything about Abreba is unique and beautiful.
Yes.
So Abreba is in a hilly place. This is on top of mountain. Where we are now is on top of mountain. But if you look at this house, it's balanced and neat.
This
Clean.
place is completely healed.
So it
We
was
had to
bent-
level it. We built it to get this level you see now. It was just healed.
So now talk of the one who is spending to get this house. Imagine go not to go now, but talk of the Dogu who is building this. So Do you think it's a waste of money?
No.
Do you think you don't have any other thing doing with money? This is how we do our thing. That,
Everybody think of home.
do you understand? Everybody think of whom? They are the people. If on my opinion, in Igbo land, there are the people who are practicing Akorola. When we talk of Akorola, everybody is like number one because the kind of houses they build in their villages.
We are just big example.
I have never seen it anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere. The reason why I'm saying I have never seen it anywhere is that everybody is the only place you will see a building here, and you go and you see another building. You see another building. This is not like you'll be roaming around far away before you get another fine building. Fine buildings everywhere. This is too much, man. So the owner of this house, I want to come in again, is Odogu, Germany. You know what I'm talking about? The father built a very massive building in 1956. Two-story building then before the war, and today he's creating another history on like single-handedly. You know what now? This is history. Look at house, and they were here to show. So after the completion of this house, I and Nachita house, we will come to show you the interior and everything. Do you understand? This is just a first visit. We will come back to show you this house when it's completed. Do you understand? It's a promise because many people, I know people like buy beautiful things. Guys, just look at house under construction. Look at the kind building in a village, Abreba, and then look at Obi. It's still under construction, but look at the beauty. And imagine when this house is like when they finish building this house, the finishing touch and everything. After everything, how is it going to look? It will look like a flower in somewhere in London. Just look at the main house and look at the surrounding. Guys, it's only Abreba you see somebody removing billions, like millions of dollars to build a house in a village. Or what about Nanibo? It's few, like some places, but here it's too much. Like, this is massive, man. And the person, you're talking about Odogu na Germany. You're talking about so all for us to not even know so look at house. Just look at this house now. Like this will be now. Let's just count the pillar here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pillars in this will be. Then look at this. Look at this one now. Look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in front alone. Somebody, you have a pillar. Just I will come back to show you this house when it's like afterwards, when it's finished, when it's completed. We are going to show you both the interior and everything, so that you understand the kind of things, like the beauty we are talking about. This is too much, man. And somewhere in a village, the thing is that this is not so like in a city or in GRA or Lekki. In a village, somebody is building it. Only Igbo. You know what? This is too much.